what made my son a target, and a perfect target, a victim, was he trusted people.
A mother's pain now becoming her push to protect other families. Her message after losing her son to suicide, driven by a spike in something known as sextortion. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Dan Ashley.
And I'm Amma Dates. Tonight, even the FBI is joining in with a national safety alert. The Bureau estimates thousands of children and teens are being targeted in these kinds of cases online or through their phone.
Yeah, and tonight, police have arrested a man for a deadly case in San Jose. ABC 7 News reporter Amanda Del Castillo on the dangers online.
A warning about the explosion in child sextortion cases, a scheme involving children and teens being coerced into sending explicit images online. In some cases, crooks demand money, threatening to post those photos if there's no payment. The recent arrest of this man, 25-year-old Jonathan Cassie, highlights the anonymity of this cybercrime. San Jose police believe he was involved in the sextortion of a 17-year-old San Jose boy, who as a result died by suicide. ABC 7 News has decided to show you this image of the suspect because police are looking for additional victims.
And Pauline, does this arrest at all bring any type of closure to your family?
No. I'm very beyond grateful that it happened. But deep down, I would rather have my son.
17-year-old Ryan Last, who believed the person he was messaging with was a girl. Instead, a cyber criminal who demanded more and more money. It's money Ryan couldn't pay.
Ryan left behind a suicide note describing how embarrassed he was for himself and for his family. His story has since made national headlines, and his mother, Pauline Stewart, says other families have reached out about her message making a difference.
The one thing that has helped is knowing Ryan's story. They went to their parents. They went and talked to them and said, help.
Santa Clara University psychology professor Dr. Thomas Plant talks about the adolescent mind, with impulse control still under development.
When it comes to self-harm, they don't necessarily have the brakes that some older, more mature people have to kind of push those feelings aside and to find more thoughtful and productive coping strategies. And so they just act.
The FBI says there have been more than 7,000 reports of online financial sextortion this past year, and more than a dozen suicides. Stewart says if there's anything she's learned,
But the big thing is building a support system for your kids and talking to them.
a point Dr. Plant echoes.
And these are unfolding technologies where us older people don't understand them in the same way that the younger people do. And so sometimes it's hard for us to ask the right questions because we don't really know what's going on. And that's why we have to have more of a team effort.
The one thing about this scam, the way to beat it is by educating kids and parents about it there, because honestly, we didn't know this type of scam existed. And if we did, my son would probably still be alive.
In San Jose, I'm Amanda Del Castillo, ABC 7 News.